Welcome to the series of the Next.js tutorials, and in this video we will fix some of the stylings of the products we have created before. But before that, if you haven't subscribed yet, please continue and click that subscribe button. Thank you. So here on the products, as you see, we have the product name here and the the image. When we get it from our dummy JSON, it looks like there. So I would like to change that with the material UI. So we can see that in the grid system, it will be much more easy for us to understand as well. So let's begin, shall we? So if you remember, in our blog page we have created a grid layout for our application and showed all of the images there. So if we go to blog, so as you see, we have a one box which contains 2 elements here, 3 elements here, and 3 different grid system. So we can use this grid element exactly like this. But if you can have a look on the material UI, and when you came up there on the documentation, you will see the components, and here you can see grid. As you see, we have our grid system here, so let's copy that and use it in our product as well. So let's make it like this. We will use that inside our div, and we need to import the grid. We don't need the item elements so far. Instead, we can just use this product.title inside that grid element. And we can also get that image and use it there. So as you see, we have used 8 here and 4 here. We completed our 12 grid system. So let's have a look, how does it look like now. And the products, as you see, we have our grid now. Here it is showing as our 8 here, if you see grid XS8, and we will add a couple of stylings to that element. So here we can say display flex and align content center, and let me see, align items center and justify content center. Align items to center, justify content to center. As we see, our text is in that middle of that grid right now. So we can change that, the same thing for all of our other elements. We should go to our IDE, and here, as you see, we have the spacing too, and the title here, we need to add a class name, and from here styles, product, title. And after this one, we can just go to product title in our product module, product title. Let me fix these as well. And we can say display flex, align items, justify content to center. Now look at this. All of the text looks much more better now. It is, some of them has, let me see, some of them has a bit because of the we cut it in the 8, we might need to make it for 9 in that case, or we can increase the size of whole of these container. So currently we have the all of the width is assigned here to our products as this one. So we are using we can products item, we can just change the width of, I don't know, 320 pixels. It is much more less than what we have, 620. So as you see, our text is much more aligned now. Let's make it 500. Alright, it looks much more better. And after this video, we will continue adding dynamic URLs for these elements, and these elements will redirect us to another page. Let's add a hovering also for the product item that hover, and let's change the border 1px solid blue. So if you see now, if you hover on these elements, so let's make it we need to use it like this. So as you see, we can see our border is also changing to blue. It might be better to make it 2 pixels here. And let's change our original border to 2 pixels. So our colors is changing to 2 pixels, as you see there, and it looks much more nicer, and we can use all of them as we want. Currently, let's change that, fix these, all of these stylings. We can have a look. It looks much more better now. As you see, some of the borders are missing there. I'm trying to have a look. Why is it? So because of the height here seems still 118 because I'm editing something else. That's true. So let's make it like that. And here you go. At the bottom we have our element, and it seems much more aligned in the same direction right now. We can maybe, just for this, we can try to reduce. Yeah, 116 looks much more better in that case. And let's make it 118. Nice. So all of our product stylings is much more looking better now. And in the next video we can continue adding dynamic routes for all of these products, and we can fetch all of the details from dummy JSON, and we can show that in the product page.